It's February 2023 and apparently Microsoft have removed Internet Explorer from Windows 10 a few weeks ago. Also, they say they never included it with Windows 11, but as you can see, I'm running Windows 11 and I've got Internet Explorer here. I've also managed to restore it back on Windows 10 too. All Microsoft have done is they've just hidden it. So this guide is going to show you how you can get Internet Explorer in Windows 11 and restore it in Windows 10 so that you can use it to visit those websites that are not compatible with anything apart from Internet Explorer and still use it with those particular apps. And in particular, a lot of CCTV systems are not compatible with Edge, Chrome, Firefox. They're only compatible with Internet Explorer. So this is going to show you how you can restore it. If you're watching this as a short, hit the link below to watch the full video. If you're watching the full video, stick around. More details are coming up. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So Microsoft have said that they've removed Internet Explorer from Windows 10 and they never included it in Windows 11. But no, that's wrong. All they've done is they've just hidden it. So this guide is going to show you how you can get it back in Windows 10 and restore it to Windows 11. So as I say, Microsoft have said that it was never ever included in Windows 11 and it was removed from Windows 10 as of February 2023. Well, that's not true. It is still there in the background. It was installed with Windows 11, but they just hid it. And that's all they've done with Windows 10. So this guide covers both Windows 10 and Windows 11. It's exactly the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can get Internet Explorer back in Windows 10 and how you can get it actually to activate on Windows 11 so that you can go to those websites that are only compatible with Internet Explorer, so that you can use those apps that again need Internet Explorer to function. I know a lot of CCTV systems, have only got ActiveX add-ons which will only work in Internet Explorer. They won't work with Edge, they won't work with Google Chrome, they won't work with Firefox, Opera, Brave browser, any of the modern browsers. So, and some of these systems, like for instance my CCTV system, isn't really that old. They're only about 3 or 4 years old. So this guide is really going to help you if you need Internet Explorer for whatever reason. So first of all, let's just show you what I did to get this back. So I'm going to show you in Windows 11, but the same principle applies in Windows 10 too. So first of all you need to do is click on the Start button. Now that's in near the middle of the screen on Windows 11 and to the left of the screen in Windows 10. Click on it, okay, and then when the Start menu comes up, all you got to do is just type on your keyboard the word Notepad, and then after a few seconds, hopefully under Best Match, Notepad app should appear. Move your mouse over that, left click once. Okay, and when you've got Notepad open, all you need to do is you just need to type this command into Notepad. Now I'm going to put this in the description of the video so you can see this. So the command is CreateObject, all one word, and with a capital C and a capital O in create and object, and then open brackets, speech marks, internet with a capital I, and then Explorer with a capital E, no space, full stop, and then application with a capital A, speech marks, close brackets, dot, visible with a capital V, equals true. So like I say, there's absolutely no spaces in this command. Type this in carefully. If you get anything wrong, then it just simply won't work, or it could cause problems on your system. So please make sure that you're 110% sure that you've copied this down correctly. Like I say, I will put this link in the description of the video, so you can either look in the description of the video, even copy and paste it into Notepad if you want to. Now, if you want to do that, all you do is you just highlight the command that's in the description of this video, and then once you've done that, I'm just going to show you, just go into Notepad, click on the right mouse button, that's the button on the right hand side of the mouse, not the left, and then you'll get this kind of menu come up. Go down to paste, left click, Okay, and there you go. You'll get that command come up. Just double check it though. Just make sure there's no spaces after the command and there's no spaces before the command. Okay, so once you've typed that in and you're 110% sure that everything is right, okay, click on the word file just up there and then click save as just down here. And then make sure that you've clicked on documents here. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to go down to save as type. And it will probably say like mine, text documents star.txt. Now you want to change this. You want to click on the little downward arrow just to the right of that there. And then change that to all files and in brackets star.star. Okay, so then you want to click into file name and then type Internet Explorer. All one word, no spaces, perhaps with a capital I in Internet and a capital E in Explorer, and then type dot V for Victor, B for Bravo, S for September. So you should have in there Internet Explorer dot V for Victor, B for Bravo, S for September. Okay, once you've done that, click on save. And then we need to close this down. So click on the cross just up there in the top right hand corner. Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to go into any yellow folder on our system, preferably one at the bottom of the screen. Let's click on that. Okay, and then go to documents just here on the left hand side. And we want to find Internet Explorer. Now, once you see that there, now yours might have the word VBS on the end, or it may not, but just make sure it's got that sort of blue little S icon just to the left of it. Okay, once you've done that, then click on the right mouse button. That again is the button on the right hand side of the mouse. Okay, then what we want to do is we want to move our mouse over it and click and hold the left hand mouse button and just drag it to an empty area there. Then once you've got it to an empty area, release the right mouse button and then you'll get this menu come up here. Copy, move here, create shortcuts here and cancel. We want to left click on create shortcuts here. So left click that. So there we can see our Internet Explorer and after it will be the word shortcut. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring back the Internet Explorer icon to this. I mean, now if we double click on this Internet Explorer shortcut, it will launch Internet Explorer. There we go. But we want to make it look a bit prettier. We want to restore the Internet Explorer shortcut. And in a while, we're going to move this to the desktop anyway. So let's just right click on that. That's the right mouse button. Okay. And if you're running Windows 11, you should see show more properties. So left click, show more properties. If you're running Windows 10, you can skip that little bit. All you need to do now is just go to properties just at the bottom here. Once you've done that, click on change icon just there in the middle. And then we want to click on browse just at the top of the screen there. Okay, once we've done that, click on this PC just on the left hand side there. And then click on your C drive. That will be local disk C or Windows C. It'll have the word C in it. So double left click that. And then double left click program files. Double left click Internet Explorer. And then scroll down until you see iExplore and double left click iExplore. And then it will give us the Internet Explorer icon. So it doesn't matter which one you click, just the one you want. I mean, some of them are exactly the same. I'm just clicking on the top left one just to make sure that it's highlighted in blue. And then I click OK. Then I click apply and then I click OK. And there we go. As you can see here, I've got Internet Explorer shortcut. As I said earlier, I'm going to move this to the desktop. So I'm just going to close down Internet Explorer that I opened up earlier. Let's just go back to Internet Explorer there in the documents folder. I'm going to click on the right mouse button. Okay, and just so that we're all working in the same way, if you're running Windows 11, click on show more options there. And we're going to click on cut just here. Left click cut, and then we're going to close down the documents window just by clicking on the cross just up there in the top right hand corner, and then find a blank spot on the desktop and click the right mouse button. And then if you're running Windows 11, once again click on show more options and then just click on paste. and there we go, Internet Explorer shortcut. Now, obviously that still looks a bit strange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on that again, and I'm going to click show more options if you're running Windows 11, and I'm going to click rename just down there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type Internet Space Explorer. Okay, and then once I've typed that, I'm going to press enter or return on the keyboard. That confirms it, and there you go. I've got the Internet Explorer icon there, and I can double left click on it and Internet Explorer will open. Now, one thing you might have to do is when you open Internet Explorer, you might have to click on the picture of the house, the home button there, to get it to go to the home page. Unfortunately, there is no way that I know of at the moment of making Internet Explorer your default browser. And why would you want to? Because there's only going to be probably a handful of websites that you're going to want to use Internet Explorer with in any case. What you can do is if you do want certain websites, obviously you can still use the favorites there. So say for instance you wanted Google as a shortcut, what you can do is you can go to the website and then just click on the little favorite star just up there, and then just click on add to favorites, and then just down here click on the little downward arrow, click on favorites bar, click on add, and then that should be added to the favorites bar. Now, if we want to see the favorites bar, what we want to do is we want to just right click anywhere at the top of the screen, click on favorites bar, and there you go, the favorites bar is there. We can still do things like we can still print in it, we can go into internet options. Some of the options are there, some aren't, but generally I think in the mainstay, most of the options you're going to need are going to be there. Unfortunately, one of the main options that's gone is who you're going to set as your home page. Unfortunately, that's just not possible as I understand it at the moment. That has gone from the internet options, so you won't be able to set your home page. But like I say, you can set obviously favorites in the address bar, the favorites bar at the top of the screen should you need to. So there you go. That guide showed you how you can put Internet Explorer on Windows 11 and restore it back on Windows 10 if you found it's been removed, or you're finding that whenever you go into Internet Explorer in Windows 10, it redirects you to Microsoft Edge. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos on my YouTube channel. Whilst you're here, hopefully you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit that like button. If you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like it, then please don't forget to share this on your social media timelines. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you find out about all my latest videos the second they're released. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, then hit all. You can also find me on Twitter at CWTech and my website at cwtech.co.uk. Liking, sharing and subscribing really helps support this channel. Thanks for watching.